Welcome back. Shortness of breath, fatigue, lightheadedness, rapid fluttering heartbeat. If you're experiencing these symptoms, you could have a serious cardiac issue.
And if you recognize the symptoms and act fast, it could save your life. Take a look.
I was a meat cutter when we actually got whole cows that came in, and we just cut them up from the whole cow into the individual packages you see now.
Michael Tupper spent decades in the grocery business.
I did that for over 35 years, and then I started having some cardiac problems, so I went to something a little less strenuous than throwing cows around.
And then in 2002, Michael, also a Navy vet of more than 20 years, went into cardiac arrest. His wife and a neighbor took turns performing CPR until EMTs arrived and rushed him to the hospital. Doctors put in a defibrillator and pacemaker.
At that point, I started to slow down a little bit, but I didn't quit work.
But 4 or 5 years ago, basic activities like walking gradually started to get harder and harder.
About a year ago, I got to the point where walking to the mailbox and back just completely wore me out, winded me completely.
Michael now had what's called mitral valve regurgitation, where blood leaks back through the mitral valve of the heart each time the bottom left side of the heart contracts. Shortness of breath and fatigue are both symptoms. Other symptoms include heart murmurs and palpitations and swollen feet or ankles. Because Michael had other heart problems that required a pacemaker and defibrillator, he needed something less invasive this time around.
Dr. Garris talked to me about this new clip procedure.
So the mitral clip is a very interesting device. What it is, it's similar to a staple. In patients who have a leaky mitral valve, one of the valves in the heart is very leaky. It doesn't close all the way, so the blood flows backwards. And they're not good candidates for open heart surgery. We can go through the leg, find those two leaflets of the valve, and kind of clip them together. It sounds very simple, it takes some time, but overall it's been a great advance, especially for those patients that had no other options or high risk, that they can breathe better and have a much, much better quality of life.
And Michael says even only a few weeks later, his quality of life has already improved.
It has been 3 weeks today, and my energy level has increased 100-fold, it seems like. I'm able to get up, move around the house quite a bit. I'm walking around my block again. Try to walk 20 minutes a day, twice a day. And just keep things, and it's getting easier and easier.
Oh, it's amazing. It's very rewarding. Actually, he came to the clinic not to see me, and he came and grabbed me and said, "Oh, I feel so much better," which is very rewarding, fantastic for us to be able to help patients like that so they can spend that time with their families.
Wow, and joining us now is the gentleman you just saw in that story. Dr. Garris is an interventional cardiologist at St. Vincent's Healthcare. It's so good to see you. And those are the words you want to see from your patient, right?
Yes, yes, it's amazing. And to be able to help somebody like that, you're really not much better than this. So.
And that's, I'm sure, why you got into becoming a physician to begin with. Talk a little bit more in detail about the procedure that Michael had.
So that procedure is part of all our new advances in structural heart disease, where we can treat patients instead of open heart surgery. We can do many of those procedures through a very minimally invasive approach. We just go through a catheter in the leg and go to the heart and put new valves in and fix valves. A lot of things we could never do before. So that's a really exciting advances in cardiovascular disease. In this case, this procedure is not yet indicated for everyone. It's for patients that don't have any much other options with open heart surgery and so forth. So we can go in there and give them a final chance at being able to breathe and live the rest of their life more comfortably by just simply going through the leg, finding those leaflets like we showed on the video. And it takes some time to actually get a good grasp and find the right leaflets. And you put this very amazing clip. It's made by one of the companies. There's many advances coming through with these clips. You need 1, 2, sometimes 3 to get adequate coaptation or get those valves together, and so it's not leaking into the lungs and the patients can breathe.
Wow.
Yeah, you saw some of the symptoms he was going through, but those symptoms, is that pretty common for everybody?
Yeah, so congestive heart failure is the main symptom for mitral regurgitation and problems like that. Obviously, sometimes it can be much worse than that, where patients can't get out of bed and they have to be on breathing machines. That's the end stages of that. But we would, we'd like to be able to provide patients the ability to function and spend time with their families, do their groceries. That's really our main goal for this type of procedure. We're we're not really saving lives, we're just giving people a better quality of life in the time they have.
Yeah. Truly amazing. I'm fascinated by it, and thanks for what you guys are doing.
Thanks for being here.
No, it's fantastic, and thank you for spreading the word. It's just great.
Absolutely.
We'd like to thank St. Vincent's Healthcare for making this segment possible. For more information about St. Vincent's Cardiology, visit jackshealth.com/heart